Right. Well, I'm Sister Julie Marie. I'm actually was baptised as Julia Maria, but because of a mix-up in names, I got Sister Julie Marie, and I just kept to that in community. But I answer to any form of the names. I entered when I left school. I lived in a town that was very non-Catholic. I never saw or heard of any nuns, and I think it was the Gospel from the St. Paul's Gospel, where it says faith, hope and charity, that I got the idea of becoming a sister of charity. I wrote to Smileham that I found in the phone book, and they wrote to me and told me to go to Rosewell, and I was sent to Rosewell to see Father Sheedy, and then from there, that was about the end of the school term. I entered in September, and I did most of that before my mother or father or anybody knew anything about it. It was practically sealed and settled. And then I went through the seminary, and I found it interesting because I realised I was the only one there who had no previous experience of living with sisters or with nuns. And then when I left the seminary, I went to Craiglockett, and at my first teaching practice, the nuns sent me to the sister school in St. Peter's in Edinburgh, and I was given an infant class, and one little boy went home to his mother and said, I had a teacher today, and she was just a wee lassie dressed up as a nun. Anyway, from then on, I went to spent about 35, 37 years in teaching. Then when I came out of teaching, I did this spread course in Liverpool, and then I worked in Shrewsbury Diocese for about, I think, 6 or 7 years. I was placed in Manchester and lived at weekends and weeks, sometimes in Bedlington. And then I went on from there, and I did parish work for 10 years. And then I did sacristy work in Ealing. I lived in Ealing when I was parish sister. There I did sacristy work in Ealing. And then I went to Warley to be near my sister in Dover. And I was sacristan there until I hurt my back and I couldn't do it. And I officially retired with Sister Maeve Devon when we were both 83. And we had a little party, and Sister Bernadette gave us a present. And then from Warley, I came to Lanark, and that's more or less my life.